haven't tested any of the streaming quality stuff or anything like that just yet. So yeah. This is my first time streaming on pretty much a brand new computer, essentially, because had a nice big old major crash that killed everything. And so I had to reinstall Windows, and as you can see, I'm no longer on Windows 10. Switched back down to Windows 8 because that's the install disk that I had. Lost everything, and basically I'm starting somewhat from scratch. I still have some of my old files, but lost a lot of the game files, lost just about everything portfolio-wise. So yeah, there's that. So that's just the general gist. That really has no merit on what we're doing today, though. Today we are just gonna be doing some awesome stuff. We're gonna be getting into something that I've never done. I mean, I've done it a little bit before. I've dabbled with game design, but I've never really had a big overarching theme for a game. I've just kind of had an idea and we're gonna run with it. This one I think is very big and it's very close to home because that's exactly what I'm feeling and it's what I think of, and this is basically me talking to the player like how I want to talk to the player. And I'm actually going to literally be talking to the player at some points, especially towards the beginning of the game. Let's go ahead and get into all of the programs that we're going to be using. So we are going to be using Adobe Animate for our animations, our 2D animations, like our buttons, our just really anything 2D, our title screen, our UI, all of that we're going to be having as animations. So we're going to be doing that in Adobe Animate, and that's going to be mostly what we're going to be working on for today's session. We are going to be using Blender for 3D models, and a little bit of animation in 3D, but I'm not entirely sure how much, because we can also do that in Unity, which brings us into our game engine, which we are going to be using Unity, which Unity comes with Visual Studio. I put that in the description because I just could. It comes with Unity, and if you didn't install it with Unity, it begs you to install it with Unity constantly. So very simply, have it installed with Unity when you get it. What else did I put in the description here? Let me refresh this page, that way I can see. Mute myself. Alright. We are going to be using Audacity for our sound, our music, for whenever I'm doing like voiceovers, and because I am going to be starting to dabble into doing some voice acting in this, and also going to be talking directly to the player, like I said earlier. So we are going to be doing some recording on there as well. And again, with one thing I forgot to mention with Adobe, with the Animate, you can also do that with GIMP. It's less clean and less fluid. I'm just using Animate because I'm paying for it, and so I figured if I'm paying for it, I'm going to use it, basically. And GIMP is a lot less fluid and a lot more like frame by frame animation that you have to worry about, and Adobe's more of just draw it and modify it and then go. So those are the two big differences. There's some smaller, more in-depth differences that we could go over, but they're two entirely different programs. One's a image editing software and one's an actual animation software. Both you can do animations with, but honestly, I would strongly prefer to use Animate over GIMP, but that's also because I'm paying for it. So there's that. Let's see. We're going to be writing out scripts in anything like Word. I'm using OpenOffice because I don't really want to pay for Word. Again, because I can't seem to find the Office disk, and I can't find the keys and all that at the moment, but I'm sure I'll find them eventually. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to cut away for, well, I can't really cut away because I don't really have any images at the moment. Like I said, I'm starting fresh again, so I don't have my stream all set up, sadly, but we will get into this very shortly. Let me go ahead and copy and paste this, and I did Control C twice. Rookie mistake. Select an application, Flash. Start streaming. So yeah, we will be getting into animation today. I am not a great animator. I'm very new to animation, and I will say that outright right away. Don't hold me to it if it's not the best animation that you'll ever see, because it's not going to be, promise you, 100%. But that's kind of where we're gonna go with it, and eventually the skills will grow. So I'm excited. I'm terrified, but I'm also excited. I don't really understand what all of these do. I haven't really gone through all the templates and everything. Like, if I look through templates, we got all sorts of different things. Yeah, those are all. Yeah, advertising. We'll just go desktop, I guess. Hopefully it's not like super tiny, but if it is, then whatever. And I haven't installed any plugins just yet because I'm still very new to Flash and all of that, so we will just have to see what we like and what we don't like, and eventually it'll turn out good or it'll turn out terrible. Only time will tell. So first things first, I want to get in just a normal good old menu system. We're gonna go with a good old text real quick and type in start. That's an ugly color. Let's change our color to get our color wheel out. Let's go with this. We'll go with a, you know what, why don't we just go black and white? We have white, okay, and we have black. So if I type, oh, loud noises. Hey Chris, how's it going? How are you today? Or this evening? It's gotta be super late where you are. I want to go ahead and make this background completely black, so let's go ahead and do that first. To make that completely black, and then we will make that completely white. Okay. Text. Dark. That's like a grayish color, isn't it? There we go. Or we can go all caps. Might be nice if I knew how to spell. Not sure what I'm doing here exactly. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Essentially, I am going to be attempting to make a new kind of game. Yeah, no problem, Chris. I haven't seen very many games try and cover how games are actually made. So, I kind of want to do that like as a game, teaching how games are made through the process of playing the game and showing the process of making a game by playing the game. It's a concept in my brain that I haven't fully explored just yet, but it's a concept at the very least. Let's go ahead and add a new layer. This will be our background. And paste in place. Okay. And we will lock that one, that way we can't move it around. Okay, so first things first. Let's go ahead and bring that down to there. I want to make sure that that's center, but I don't know if there's like a way to do that. Control, no. Edit. Transform. Align? Haha! Horizontal center. Haha! Oh, I had it on the center apparently. Yeah, no problem. Glad I can finally be back to streaming. Glad my computer's finally up and able to be streaming again. Alright, see ya. Okay, so now that we have that, we're gonna add in another layer here. And this is going to be scribbles with random capitalizations, because I do that. Yeah. And as the name suggests, let's see, yeah. We are going to change this to inking. And let's see where that gets us. Terrible. Terrible. Alright. Let's also change what style we have. We might want to use a paintbrush, actually. Is it that brush there? I don't have very many good types of brushes, do I? If we hide that, can't see anything, of course. If we hide that one though, okay. That's the one we need to hide. Gotcha. We can also wireframe this one, can't we? Yeah, that doesn't help us at all. So I kind of want to give this a scribbly feel, basically. So if we did that, that's not going to work for us. Might be helpful if we didn't do a black on white, huh? That's kind of obnoxious, huh? Let's go ahead and change your color to blue. There we go. Just to make it easier on the eyes. Purely for that reason. I'm gonna do a line. I'm gonna grab it from here and drag it in from there. We're gonna add some more scribbles in there. I don't like that kind of scribbly though. Don't have a whole lot of choices now, do we? Oh, that's interesting. There's all sorts of things you can do in this that I don't know how to do, honestly. I haven't played around too much with all this. So. Ah, that's the pen tool. That's not what we want. Let's just do the paintbrush. We'll do this technique again. Beautiful. Don't want it to look too smooth, but I also don't want it to look like a child drew it. Because I am a functioning adult, using a mouse and keyboard in order to draw. Oh, I almost had it. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So if I did it that way, that would be such a royal pain in the butt. Okay. Well, let's not do it that way and say we did. I don't like it that way. So we are just going to stick with a normal old curve. We're not going to make it super difficult on ourselves. We're just going to make it a super simple curve. Which, quite honestly, we don't even need to do all that. Do we? If I just delete these and I select this and break apart, What does that do? Break apart again? Haha! Okay. Then we go here. Yeah. We can modify it as we need. Cool. Okay. So. I think this is how we are going to do this right here. This animation to add in a button. Let's go ahead and have it drag in from the side, or maybe we type it in down here and then we move it around on screen. Could do it that way. Or start it here in the center and then realize, nah, I don't want it there, I want it here. I kind of want to make it to where they try and click on it and then I decide, nah, I'm gonna move it over here. Just kind of mess around with the player at the very beginning of the game, just to explain to them the thought process that goes into making a game and why it's so darn frustrating. Okay. So, let's go ahead and grab you. Okay. So this will be frame. If we're going, I don't know, 24 frames a second would be a rough guesstimation for just for an intro screen. It doesn't have to be a full 60 frames per second on an intro screen, promise you. It's not that important. We'll just do it 60 just to keep things the same. I move you over here. Yeah. One second. Okay. Control C. Copy frames. Paste frames. Beautiful. Okay. And copy frames. Paste frames. Okay. Good. Now, let's start at about 1 second in. Create keyframe. This one alpha down to 0. Okay. This one, we're gonna put it, oh sorry. This one, we're going to put it at 100. And it's white. Okay. So now we have a flashing animation. Yay! But that's not exactly where I want to go with that. And essentially I want to incrementally get lighter with it. So let's go ahead and create a classic tween. This ring, the fill color is going to be 99%. Insert frame. Insert keyframe. Oh. Doop. There you are. Okay. I can't see him. What have I done? Why would I do this? Okay, you start at 0. Convert to frame by frame animation. You are at 0. Control Z. That didn't work. Okay. It stays 0 for a long, long time, doesn't it? Okay. So if we, say, move this back down here, that does absolutely nothing. Sweet. Okay. Why is that? Ew. Clear keyframe. Okay, that didn't work. that didn't work either. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm guessing. Actions. I could do some scripting. Don't know what all that is, but I could guess. I know how to do it frame by frame. There's a way to do it with tweening, but I completely forgot how to do it, which kind of sucks. I think that's kind of the whole point. And again, this entire series is gonna be me stumbling about. Promise you. Until I'm happy with what I see. So, if you're here to actually learn things, you will learn things. It's just it could take a while. I'll more so learn from you than break apart. Okay. So if I were to say move you here, you're not getting any brighter, right? Okay. So if I insert a frame, no. Insert a keyframe here. Paste in place. Let's give it a loop. Enter. can't tell if it's getting darker just because it's hitting that second point or if it's actually getting darker. That's the biggest problem. If we did that, yeah, no. That's a cool effect, though. Have to use that sometime. Interesting, interesting. Maybe there's just not enough that I know about this program in order to do it this way. You know what? I think I'm gonna show you guys how I would do it frame by frame, because I know how to do that without the tweening. Because I think this is just gonna keep muddling things up and cause problems and make me just irritated. Okay. Might. Okay. So. Remove frames, and remove frames, and remove frames. Okay. Move you all the way to the end. So that is 1 second right there. Alright, so for just 1 second, we're splitting it. Let's do 25. We want it to ease into it, so let's see. We're gonna slowly ramp this down. This is starting at, let's put it at 1. So you can barely see it. Insert a keyframe. This one's going to be let's see, 25. Okay. So 1, 5. Let's go, I don't know, 10 maybe. Eh, 13. I'm kind of randomly doing it, honestly. Whoops. Did I do that? I did that. One, 5. Next frame. Let's just convert to keyframes. There we go. Simpler that way. Alright. This one we're going to make 13. Click. This one, break apart. You're going to be 24. Break apart. This one you're going to be 36. No, we did 24. 30. Should be good. And of course you won't stick with just being white. That one, break apart. Okay. Alpha is going to be 36. Sure. Why not? Don't mind the fact that it keeps changing color. We'll fix that eventually. But you see what I'm doing? I'm just kind of increasing the amount of alpha that we have on it, or the percentage of alpha, I guess, is the correct terminology. Let's go 46 this time. Break apart. Break apart. And I don't know why it is making me break it apart constantly, because it shouldn't be a symbol, but I guess since I made it initially as text, I don't know how that all works, honestly. And I'm sure that there's a much easier way. 59 should be good. Not black, white. $72 and white. Okay. Break apart. And 90 there. Should be good. Okay. Let's just play it from right there. See? Simple fade in, fade out, which isn't really difficult. It's a really simple thing to understand. It's basically just a curving up of the alpha channel, which to me, that makes perfect sense. If I just told you that, it makes absolutely no sense. But basically, I'm increasing how much, or I'm decreasing how visible it is at an exponential rate until it reaches 100, because you can't go past 100, right? Yay, math. Always my favorite subject. Okay. So this one, let's go ahead and break apart. Break apart. You are going to be 100 and you are going to be white. Okay, cool. And from here, let's just go ahead and remove all those frames. Okay. Let's go ahead and remove our loop so it just does it once. Okay. I don't like that. And there's a reason I don't like that. So, that is a start. Ha! See what I did there? I'm hilarious. Now, what I want to do now that I have this is I want to copy all of these frames, but I want to do each of these as a symbol. Each of these as a layer of its own, basically. So each letter I want to be its own symbol. So I want to type in S and then T and then A and then R and then T, but I want them to fade in while I do it. Okay? So, in order to do that, how in the world are we going to do that? Well, basically, I'm going to need you to stop. Control Z. Break apart. Thank you. Break apart. Thank you. Every layer is broken apart? Cool. Okay. Okay. So, we'll start with our S. We're going to convert to a symbol. This is going to be S alpha. So, SALP frame 1. And I think it's F8, right? Yeah. T A L P. We'll just do frame 1. I'm gonna go ahead and rename this one frame 1 as well. Because if I see ALP, I'm gonna be like, what in the hell was I thinking there? Control Z. Okay. I completely got rid of my S. Fantastic. Control C. Paste in place. And what alpha are you? You are 5. Delete there. Oh, okay. You did it automatically. Cool. I like that. Okay. Anyway. So what was I doing? Oh, yeah. S frame 1. T frame 1. F8. A frame 1. F8. R frame 1. And that's T frame 1 again, which we don't really need. So we're good with that. Good. Okay. And then we can also do some fun things with the letters if we see fit. Good. Okay. Next, this is F8 S frame 2. T frame 2. Frame at? Really? What's the frame at? It's frame 2. That's what it's at. That was such a dad joke. Oh goodness. That's an A. Frame 2. Root to symbol R. Frame 2. And that's another T. Root to symbol S. Frame 3. Convert to symbol T. Frame 3. R frame 3. And 4. There's probably a 10 times easier way to do this to where it doesn't super clog up everything. Honestly, don't like that at all. Now that I'm looking at it, that looks so convoluted. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Delete. Don't do all that. That was dumb. Okay, still works. We're good. Okay. Control X. Insert keyframe. We're just going to make you freaking massive. So you are T. Insert blank keyframe. Paste in place. Good. Haha. Control X. Yep, this is gonna be a better way to do it without muddling up everything. And again, I'm almost entirely sure that there's an easier way to do this. But this is my way of doing it. Oh, it's Control Shift V. Okay. That's a good thing to note. T. One, two, three, 4. Paste in place. Okay. T starts there. This is probably the most exciting thing to watch, isn't it? Riveting commentary. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some music, I guess. I don't know. I'm not monetizing, so let's listen to some music. If I can find music to listen to, why is it taking me? Oh, okay, there we go. So weird songs on here. Okay. Nope, not in the mood for all of those. Okay. No. There we go. Much better. Okay, where was I?
There's no turning back, even
The super fun things I have to do sometimes. Good song.
I'm sorry.
Great child-friendly, advertiser-friendly content we got here. I don't really care. I enjoy it. That's all that matters, right? Unless you guys don't enjoy it. Which in that case, let me know. That was just on. Like, literally just on. Why would I put on this playlist if I was doing it for work?
Lady, I have been told that you only date nice guys. Well, if that's how you judge a lover's worth, your ass just hit pay dirt.
Let's find a different album. Something different to listen to.
This song now means something completely different what
Good
it meant when I wrote it.
She's
but
awesome.
That's very interesting. It's now a lot
She's on YouTube.
more, disappointing, let's say.
I enjoy her music.
It's fun because it is fun and it was fun. This is Also, we're going to pretend that I'm not in a ridiculous amount of pain for the job. I have a question. It might seem strange. How are your lungs? Are they in pain? 'Cause mine are aching. Think I know why. I kinda like it though. You wanna try? Oh, you'd be so kind as to fall in love with me. You see, I'm trying. I know you know that I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love. I think it's only fair. There's gotta be some butterflies somewhere. Wanna share 'cause I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love with me. Let's write a story. Be in my book. You've gotta join me on my page. At least take a look. Oh, where I am menace. You need help you decide. Oh, would you be so
Oh, I'm gonna
kind
have
as
to put these
fall
on
in
different
love with
layers.
me? You see, I'm trying.
That's
I
why
know
it's
you know
not
that I
doing
like
what I
you,
want it to.
but that's not enough.
Haha!
So if you will,
Lovely.
please fall in love. I think it's only fair. There's gotta be some butterflies somewhere.
That's kinda cool,
Wanna
though.
share 'cause I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please fall in love.
Has like a creepy vibe to it. Huh. Have to do that sometime as well. That's probably how they do their creepy horror text things. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. Interesting. Okay. Anyways, back to the task at hand.
Be so kind as to fall in love with me. You see, I'm trying. I know you know that I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will please fall in love, I think it's only fair. There's gotta be some butterfly somewhere. Wanna share 'cause I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will please fall in love with me. Ow. Ow. Cool. What a strange being you are. God knows where I would be if you hadn't found me sitting all alone in the dark. Had done a screenshot of you. Watch how a cold broken teen would desperately lean on a superglued human proof. What the hell would I be without you? What the hell would I? Brave face talk so lightly.
Yeah. Not do super sad songs here. I don't want to
I
get you
feel
guys
like
all
a 6 out
emotional.
of 10. I gotta be up early tomorrow again.
Again.
Do you want to go first? 'Cause I'm happy to wait. I practiced really hard, but I'm finding it strange to start with you.
So how does it go? I've forgotten the tune. I haven't warmed up today, so it might sound a bit strange. Yes, I do. Cause I
Can
sing.
I swear it's true? I'm just a little nervous in front of you. So who's on the third? I think I'm better at melody. Oh, I'm going to get it wrong. Shall we try another song? No, okay.
Dang it. What are you?
Let's just go for a take and see how we sound. My heart is beating fast. Oh, vocal cords, please last. Here we go.
That's full power.
'Cause
That's full power.
Can
sing.
I swear it's true? I'm just a little nervous in front of you.
Okay, that's what we needed.
La da 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 da. Yeah, we sound good.
Yeah, we sound good.
We sound so good.
Yeah, we sound good.
Da 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 da.
Da.
We sound
Good.
so good.
Yeah,
We sound
good.
yeah. Na 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 na. Da 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 da
Yeah, we sound
da.
good.
Yeah yeah na na na.
Yeah, we sound good.
We sound so good. Yeah na 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 na.
I think I messed up. I just wanted to improvise. Shall we try another day?
I think I sounded great.
'Cause I
Can
sing.
I swear it's true. I'm just a little nervous in front of you.
Oh my god. This is the worst part of recording. Am I hiding, or is this just me? Am I not allowed to be who I want to be? It makes me feel better, 'cause pretty I ain't. What's wrong with a little bit of paint? Am I being looked down upon again, 'cause I'm wearing this lipstick and shade number 10?
You look like a panda with a black around your eyes.
Oh yes, you're completely right, it's all part of my disguise. You wouldn't beat down a boy with scars from an operation that he had in the past. He wears baggy jumpers to cover them up, he's not too happy in his skin, just like us. Am I hiding, or is this just me? Am I not allowed to be who I want to be?
Alright,
It makes me feel better, 'cause pretty I ain't.
we can actually do something productive now. Yay!
I can't draw a thing, we could.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, now that we're done with the lull, let's go ahead and select all of the ones that we need to move. Move those up to a layer. Good. Grab those up to that layer. Good. Those up to that layer. Delete layers. Insert another layer. Actually, those two more is gonna be just right. Good. Boop and shub. Shoop. Looks like we got a swipe animation. Oh, look at that. So now, when we play, there is a weird jumpy bit there. Why is that? Oh, that's why. Okay. So now what am I playing? There we go. I think that's a bit too slow, honestly. I think we did a bit too many frames, honestly. So let's go ahead and... I hate doing this. I hate realizing that I did way too much. Still want to keep the ease in. And remove frames, select all of these, and well, we should probably start from the beginning and move our way back, honestly. So if I were to not hit all the wrong buttons, that's what it would look like. Which is not bad. So that's doing alpha channel stuff. Yeah. Desktop, new folder, game? Sure. I don't know what to call it. Text animation. Okay. What tool is that? Why would I be selecting the bone tool? Alright. Although it wasn't an extremely productive evening, I think that is going to be everything for today. This is just a concept at the moment. If this ever becomes a serious thing, I will let you know. I do really want to make video games, but I don't know if I'm going to stream the process. I'm still it's very up in the air if I want to do it this way or if I just want to do it on my own. But yeah, past that, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all your guys' support, and yeah, hope I get to hang out with you guys, talk with all of you future developers, and get to know more about this business and animation, and all the people here on Watch Me Work get to know you guys better and learn all these cool, amazing skills that I've been learning. So, yeah. Also, pretty soon we're planning on doing a charity stream. We're still up in air, it's still up in the air on what charity we're going to be doing, so that's something to be looking forward to. But if you have suggestions, please, please, please let me know. I would absolutely love to know your suggestions for charities, because we want it to be something relatable and something that means a lot, and something that is small enough to where what little donation that we, like, if we get a little bit of amount of money, that it'll go a long way, basically. So that's our plans for that. I think we'll be planning on doing some art auction stuff, but I can't say for certain, just future plans. So whenever you see this, just keep that in mind. Again, everything's kind of up in the air. Not entirely sure on exact dates and everything just yet, but future plans and all that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed, and as always, have a good one. Bye-bye.